I'm coming home, I'm coming home, tell the world I'm coming.
Hey guys, Galaxy today with another Hypixel Skyblock video, and I wanted to quickly make a video about Philips shop slash the Skymart shop, about the accessory line that's available at the moment that we have for farming. Basically, we've only got one accessory line and that's it, which is pretty underwhelming in terms of like the talisman slash accessory bag progression through the game. I know there's like Fermento artifact and the one that you can get from Anita's artifacts. I know those technically exist, but it's like you're over and done that for the most part unless you're starting fresh. But like when these updates rolled out, if you're like even mid game, you could when I'm talking about like mid game, I'm talking like level 120 plus, like sort of level of like you've started the game and you're like a decent chunk through like mining, done a bit of combat, like catacombs combat and a bit of farming sort of level. You could easily just like buy the tickets and you could reasonably get and you probably participated in enough contests to the point where you could easily get through this line of talismans, and then like it's just a tiny little bit of RNG for the Fermento artifact, and that's it, because it's just Fermentos and that's about it. And I know personally I got the Fermento artifact within like a week easy of just playing like an hour or so a day of just like farming cane, and that was it. So it wasn't, and that was like with me sometimes forgetting that I needed to save the Fermento and not just sell it for profit. So it's not too hard to get the 3 accessories from that's available from farming. So I think there should be probably 1 or 2 more lines, like talisman lines of or equipment, ideally talismans, because those are the more lacking area in terms of the progression through the game, in terms of the farming aspect of like building up magical power. Like it could work, the talisman could, you know, boost like elephant pet or mushroom cow pet like farming fortune by like 20 while farming or something like that. It's like give you or like sort of how the Fermento artifact works in terms of just straight up giving you farming fortune. Even that would work. Of like going 5, 10 and then like 20 farming fortune, for example, but it costs a decent chunk, so it's not like oh, let's just instantly buy it all sort of thing. Like players have to work for it. So it's like 500 and then 1500 pests and then like 3000 pests for the next one for the full thing, and it might be 45 farming fortune for the max tier out of the Philips shop, and then it's like 1000, 2000 and then maybe like 1000, 2500, 5000 copper, for example, out of the Skymart for sort of the same effect. So it takes a little while for all the players, regardless of progression through the garden. It takes a decent while for everyone to get those talismans. Like, so you have to do a little bit sort of like how Catacombs ring talisman sort of works in terms of you gotta play a decent chunk of dungeons to be able to acquire it and stuff like that. So it takes a little bit to progress through. Same with upgrading the Beastmaster crest. I know I don't have many kills, but like in terms of getting upgraded to legendary and all that kind of stuff, it takes you a bit to actually, while doing Diana, to get the maximum tier. So that's my suggestion in terms of farming like the currencies outside of basically maxing the just the amount of visitors you serve on the Lotus set, and that's basically being it past a certain point. And the composter upgrades being like the only two things that you need the visitors for, is basically that, and that's unless you're on Iron Man and waiting for, you know, Librarian to drop dedication 4 for you, like providing dedication 4 for you, and that's about it. But like composter and Lotus equipment set is like all you need visitors for the most part. And it's just basically people just buying green thumb books and either upgrading their green thumb to 5, which some people do, and or just selling it to people that do want to do that. And it's literally 35,000 copper 35,000 coins per copper you spend, basically. So it's like really profitable for people just to put to just spam green thumb books when they get 1,500 copper when they reach that. So yeah, it's like there's no sort of point once you get a little bit into garden, apart from milestones, which this will help relieve the boredom of trying to get a little bit more. So yeah, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.